celebratory address will be given by Catherine B. Keeper. Catherine.
Parents, school board members, administrators, faculty, and friends, I am pleased and honored to welcome you tonight to the commencement exercises of McAllen Memorial High School. We graduates appreciate all of your interest and support, for without it, we would not be where we are tonight. Fellow graduates, throughout our years of high school, we have achieved a tremendous number of triumphs for which we should be proud. For example, our academic decathlon team placed first in Super Quiz for the second straight year. Our student council was recognized as being outstanding at the state convention in Austin. National Honor Society participated in a highway cleanup, and our Heartline Club aided mission residents in response to the Mission bus accident. Also, our ROTC has consistently placed in various competitions around the state, and this year's ROTC Cadet Battalion Commander has received an appointment to the Naval Academy in Annapolis. In District UIL competition, students have placed in literary criticism, accounting, and typing, and several members of the organization Business Professionals of America placed in the Area 2 competition, while other members even went to national competitions in Minnesota. Our music and athletic programs have enjoyed success as well. Memorial's orchestra and choir have received Division I sweepstakes at UIL competition, and our band has received sweepstakes at pigskin competition. Our baseball team has won area for the second consecutive year. Our boys and girls basketball teams have won districts. Our JV and varsity volleyball teams have also won districts, and our swimming and tennis teams have been equally successful. I hope these and other achievements instill in us a sense of pride and accomplishment. Not only is high school a time to develop this sense of pride and accomplishment, it is a time to learn more about ourselves and grow as individuals. By growing as an individual, I mean developing self-confidence, setting both short-term and long-term goals, and striving to reach them, and showing compassion toward other people, especially to those less fortunate than we are. As high school graduates, we have the opportunity to commence on a new aspect of our lives. We all have much to be thankful for. I would like for us to take a moment and reflect on where we would be right now if not for the support of our parents, teachers, and administrators. We owe a great deal to all of them. But what about those who are so much less fortunate than we are? How can we make a difference in their lives? Perhaps one of the best ways would be to extend our friendship and kindness towards them. Actions such as these would enrich both their lives and ours, for we all know that it is better to give than to receive. To give you an example of what a difference we can make to the unfortunate, I would like to share this true story with you. Tonight, in a little town, there is a graduating class that feels pain from the loss of one of their fellow graduates. This graduate's mother had left her family and even taken all of their furniture with her. As a result of her leaving him, her husband had a mental breakdown. Their forgotten son, who obviously needed moral support and guidance, hanged himself on Mother's Day 2 weeks before his graduation from high school. Perhaps one of the saddest things about the boy's suicide was that his classmates, instead of giving him the needed moral support, had teased him and given him a hard time about his situation. That boy might be alive right now if his fellow classmates had talked to him and expressed concern instead of making the situation much worse. Incidents similar to this one would happen less frequently if people would not think only of themselves but try to see the world from someone else's point of view. We should try to do our part by showing understanding and consideration toward others. Let us see what we can do to realize President Bush's vision of a kinder and gentler nation. Thank you and God bless you.
And now the 1990 valedictory address will be given by Jenny P. Lee.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Trustees, revered faculty, parents, and guests. I wish to thank you for joining the McAllen Memorial Class of 1990 in our commencement exercises tonight. The current state of world affairs displays the stability of the old quotation, the only constant in life is change. Tonight marks the anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre in Beijing, China, which suppressed the students' democracy movement. While these students did not attain freedom and democracy for themselves, they most certainly served as inspiration for others. Would any of you have been able to predict the phenomenal changes of the past year? After the Tiananmen Square massacre, the governments of Eastern Europe realized that they could not react to their people's cries for freedom and democracy in the same manner. Thus, the democratization of Eastern Europe came to pass quite peacefully, with the exception of Romania. The change was not centered on Europe alone, as the overthrow of Manuel Noriega, the release of Nelson Mandela, and the collapse of the Israeli government can attest. Just like the world at large, our senior year has contained its ups and downs, and tonight an important change will take place. Once we receive our high school diplomas, we officially pass from the realm of adolescence and into the adult world. During this past year, we have done some soul searching and selected goals which we want to accomplish in the future. Hopefully, these goals will allow us to use our full potential. We should not bypass goals because we fear failure. The only way we can ever fail ourselves is if we do not give ourselves the opportunity to succeed. Like Franklin Delano Roosevelt once said, the only limitation to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Let us move forward with strong and active faith. Also, as the class of 1990, we represent the start of a new decade. In this new decade, several changes are scheduled to occur. President Bush has set a manned voyage to Mars as a national objective. In 1997, Hong Kong will be transferred from British colonial rule back to mainland China. And in 1999, the United States will relinquish control of the Panama Canal to Panama. These changes reinforce these words of John Donne. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent and part of the nation. And it's an echo of these sentiments when he wrote, I am a part of all that I've been. Each of us is influenced by others. In turn, the action of each of us has a ripple effect on those who are nearby. As this anonymous quotation states, what you do, what you say, what you are, may help others in ways you never know. Your influence, like your shadow, extends where you may never be. So we should never consider what we endeavor to do to be futile. Regardless of the path we choose to achieve our goals, we should try to remain flexible to change. Since change cannot be avoided, we're only making life easier for ourselves as we learn to accept it and adjust. Also, by keeping an open mind and listening to the voices of change, we expand our understanding of others' views. Moreover, we should not let ourselves stop learning. Just because we are now leaving high school does not mean that we've learned all that we need to know. By continuing to learn, we continue to grow. I hope that all of us will heed the words of Tennyson and be strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. If anyone on our church tonight is remembered, I would like to say this. We are the future. As we embark upon the 1990s, we will be the vanguard of change.
Choral Ensemble to come forward. They will be singing a special selection of Wind Beneath My Wings.
We'd like to dedicate this song to all the moms and dads out there. Thanks for your support.
I'm gonna cry. Yes, it does.